Hey, welcome back. Today I am going to be showing you another pen that I bought when I was on my little adventure excursion, if you will, through the internet or eBay and AliExpress. And I took some time to look for some pens that were very inexpensive and had a uniqueness to them. Different styles. Kind of gets old reviewing pens that are basically the same style as another pen, and so or a lot of other pens, I should say, because the pen today does look very familiar. This is the Lanbitou Twist Pen, and as you can see, the first thing that you will notice is it looks very much like the Pelican Twist Fountain Pen. There are some differences, as you can see right here, but and we'll take a look at those as we go over to the table and get a little closer look at them. But what attracted me to this pen was, again, it was different, it was inexpensive. These pens retail for around $4, and again, I believe I got mine off of eBay. And there's a decent amount of colors. I'll talk about those too as we go along. But anyway, so welcome. Let's take a closer look at this Lanbitou Twist Fountain Pen. All right, the Lanbitou, I'm not sure how you would pronounce that in Chinese, but what it means is Lanbitou. It means worn pen nib, and it's an old Chinese proverb that it is better to write information down than to commit it to memory. And I think that is good advice. That's why we like to do journaling and so forth in the fountain pen community, correct? All right, as you can see, this pen has there's no twist in the cap. It's just a triangular shape all the way up, and the measurements are pretty much the same, if not exactly the same, from the band area, if you will, up through the end. The cap finial is just this flat portion up here, and it is angled slightly from the side of the cap. The clip is a steel clip, nothing fancy. It's one of those clip-on clips. If you can see right in there, this steel part would clip on to the plastic in some fashion, and it's stiff enough without being too stiff. I think it's very usable, but it's kind of cheap. I mean, you can see in there that it's just the bent metal, but even expensive pens, some expensive pens have that bent metal. The body tapers down slightly, but as it does this twist, and then you have this. It comes back to the finial there. I don't know what you would call all that, but it's nice. The acrylic on there has this kind of a metallic finish. I think you can pick that up in the video, so I think it's really cool. And it's kind of weird. This may have just been a scratch that I ended up putting in there, but there's this little, well, if you could see that, there's this little scratch in there. But like I said, I may have done that. I've been using this pretty extensively. Okay, you open it up, and on the inside there's just this little cap in there that it uses for the clip. It is a snap cap, so that little insert would be where that clips on. It has this step down, but it's not irritating, at least not to me. It does have a three-sided faceted grip section. As you can tell, it does have a Lamy style type of clip to it. The Pelican has the same type of nib, so it's not a theft from Lamy, if you will. This is a 1.1 stub. See if I can get that focused in there. There we go. 1.1 stub, and so on the clip, it's just a 1.1. It has the Lanbitou logo, triangular logo, and that's all that's on the clip. Open it up, and it comes with this converter. It will take standard, international cartridges and converter. Let me soak that out there. I'm pretty sure that's standard. Maybe a little bit bigger, I'm not sure. But you have that, and then the only way I knew that it was Lanbitou is because on this converter you see the logo, the triangular logo, then underneath there it's Lanbitou. So anyway, that comes with it, and I thought that was good. Again, it's a snap closure, and it holds very well. Will this pen post? Yes, it does, and it posts securely. It's slightly back weighted, I think, because of the weight of the clip, but it's not uncomfortably so. What I like about it, even though it sticks kind of way out there, it's not real back weighted, but it also, the end of the cap is not right down on your knuckle. Now, if you have larger hands, you might find that it does come down on the knuckle. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it clips on there fine, very securely. Now, one of the things, again, I like about this twist, watch as I hold it in writing position, look where the flat part is next to my hand. It twists just at that right kind of angle. So in other words, your hand isn't writing on the peak of the body in any direction. It is just, you know, it's just right there. And no matter, I've put this on a few different ways, and it still orientates itself in a comfortable position. This is the grip section is very comfortable. The whole pen is just a comfortable pen to write with. This pen comes in a variety of colors. I think it's about 9 colors. I don't know that I have I'm not looking at my computers right now, so I don't know if I have a picture with all of the colors together, but if I do, I'm going to spin them up there right now. But I'm just going to go through it. It comes in a black, gold, a green and yellow. It comes in light blue, purple, yellow, teal, violet, a bluish purple, a blue, and a white. Okay, so this is probably in a, you know, this green in here. So I'm going to put a link, because if you just look up twist pen on eBay, it pretty much just brings up the Pelicans. So I'm going to put a link in the description that takes you to this particular pen on eBay, and then you can find the other colors from there. The dimensions of the pen, the whole pen, as it's capped, is 143 millimeters. It's 134 millimeters, plenty long enough, whether you have big hands or not, plenty long enough to write with unposted, and again, very comfortable to write with. The overall weight is only 19 grams. The body alone is 12.5 grams. So it's a light pen, but again, very comfortable. I don't know what it is. Put it in the comments if you found this too. But a light body that is a bigger body or a longer body, do you find that more comfortable or usable, particularly if you tend to be somebody who likes a heavier type of pen? For instance, I bought a Platinum 3776 one time, and it's supposed to be, a lot of people love that pen. I bought it in the maroon or reddish, maroon color, and I was disappointed in it in a couple of ways. The nib had too much feedback, and especially for a gold nib. I know you may like feedback, and so those nibs may work great for you, but for me, I like smooth to buttery smooth. So I wasn't crazy about that, but the length of the body, such that, and it was very light, I just didn't really care for it much. But anyway, but this weight and size is very great, very nice. The grip length from the end of the body up to probably right around there. Anyway, it's 30 millimeters, so a nice size grip. The girth, I'm going to say I measured it from the widest part of that facet, and that's about 11 millimeters. Now, one of the downsides of faceted grips that I have found is you may say 11 millimeters, but then when you hold it right in here, it's gonna be less than what that is right there. It thins down a little bit, but it's probably not much. It's probably down here. And where do you measure it? Within that slope, right? So maybe 9 millimeters. I don't know, but like I said, it's very comfortable. And then you have the flat facet on the bottom to where this part of my finger rests on nicely. Again, this nib, the nib tip sizes comes in, I guess I counted, when I said colors, I think I said 9, but I think it's actually, there's 11 colors and 8 nib tip sizes, from extra fine to a 2.9 stub. So you got extra fine, medium, this 1.1, 1.5, 1.9, a 2.5, and a 2.9 stub nib. So you have a lot of variety there. All right, how about some size comparisons then? All right, here it is. They are capped. This is the Lanbitou Twist, and then a Lamy Safari, a Platinum Prefonte, and a Pelican Neon. And here they are uncapped. All of them have basically a Lamy style nib. Probably the Safari is the most expensive of them all. I don't think I paid $29 for this Neon. And here they are posted. Again, I tried to get the base of the nibs together there so you could see how long they would be in your hand. All right, how about a writing sample? Okay, this is the Lanbitou Twist, and 1.1 stub. Let's see. I am using Monteverde, Yosemite Green. Again, this stands for Lanbitou Worn Pen Nib. Ugh, if I could spell nib. All right. And that quote, let's see. It is better to write info down than to commit it to memory. I think that's a good saying. Move that up. This pen has no hard starts, no skips. It will dry out a little bit. For the time period that I had it out, I had to work to get it going again because you leave it out. So make sure you keep it somewhat capped. It's not too crazy, but anyway, a very smooth writer in all directions. Even that upstroke, it's really nice. Wetness, yeah, pretty wet. Just for the fun of it, you can actually get a narrower stub out of there. Well, that's pretty cool. Wow, how about that? All right. Let's see. You're not going to do line variation and so forth on that. Anyway, so there you go. This is, like I said, it's a very, very smooth writer, very comfortable. So how about some closing thoughts on this Lanbitou Twist Fountain Pen? All right, for some final thoughts on this Lanbitou Twist Fountain Pen. I like the pen. It's a comfortable pen to write with, very smooth. The style is a little different, and I really like the way the curvature of the twist, how it fits in your hand. The fact that it has a clip is nice. The style is pretty much, like I said, like a Pelican twist, but you got a little bit different cap finial, as I mentioned. So there are some slight differences in the between this pen and the Pelican pen. The thing I like about this, though, is the variety of nib sizes, the tip sizes. And not only do you not find that kind of variety within the Chinese fountain pen community, but you really don't find that much variety in any inexpensive pens over a broad range of European or Italian pens that I know of. And if you know of something different, another pen company that offers this kind of variety of nib tip sizes from other manufacturers, please put it in the comment down below so we can all know where we can get inexpensive fountain pens with a lot of variety of nib tip sizes. You know, sometimes when it starts getting into 2.5 stubs, I mean, that's huge. But anyway, I mean, the fact that it's there, that it's available, is commendable. So anyway, I think for $4, this pen is a great buy. But again, if you want to step up to a Pelican, one of their Twist pens, it's not going to break the bank. I think they're selling for about $24, $28. So, you know, you're right in that low end range price wise. And so, you know, that's up to you. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this review, and make sure you check out these two other videos, and I appreciate you watching. You have a great day.